Hello and welcome to the bonus section of Introduction to Roblox Studio. Now, once you have completed your lava game and you have, like say, put tree houses in there, floating rocks and all that good stuff, what I'm going to show you how to do now is the bonus task of the rising lava. So if I run this, just let me show you what we're going to be building. So as you can see here, the lava is sort of rising. And what I've sort of chucked in there is disappearing stairs. So the stairs will be disappearing as you are running up them. And you're being chased by lava, which is also quite cool. So how we're going to do this? Again, this is the introduction class, so we're not going to do that much coding, and all of this code will be in the lesson guides, essentially. So let's head there and let's have a look what we have. So the bit that you want is under this bit, bonus tasks. And what you're going to have to do is just follow the instructions here, but we have to essentially create a new script. So you have a script where your destroy function is going in there and a script that is going to cause it to rise. Do not put them inside the same one. And the reason why is we want separation of concerns here. One script should be doing one thing, and the reason why it makes it so much easier to debug if things go wrong. I'm not saying they will, but yeah, that happen. It does happen from time to time. Now, the code that you want is down here, essentially. And what you can probably see is there's two numbers that are a little bit different. Now, these numbers highlighted in purple and highlighted in green are the numbers that you will have to change, essentially. So the first thing is I'm going to grab, three numbers. So purple, green, and red down here. And I will explain this to you, what each one of these numbers are doing. So the first thing you're going to have to do is grab the whole thing, all of it. Don't miss any of it out. Copy that. And you will get access to this in the sort of group as well. So don't worry if you don't have this yet. And again, don't worry if you don't understand what this is doing. By the end of the course, you will understand what is happening with this and you will be able to recreate it yourself. So let's go back into Roblox Studio. Now, what we're going to be doing is, I will do this on this bit actually, just because that's what we've been working on. So let's click on the part that we want to add it to, which is my lava test. Let's go to the plus here. Let's add a new script. Now this script, this one is the destroy. So I'm going to call that destroy. Oh, and why are you not being renamed? In fact, I shall do this here inside the properties, just because it's a bit easier to work with. So destroy. And then this script, go down to the properties again, and let's call this rise, just so we know what we're doing. Now let's go to the rise script, because we don't need the destroy one anymore, and just paste the whole thing in there. Now, this won't work if you run it, and the reason why is these three numbers here. Now, these were the green ones. Now, the reason why this won't work is these three numbers, 309.5, 7.18182, and minus 210.5. This is the position of your part. So the reason why it won't work if you just copy it in there is your part that more than likely will be in a different position to mine when I sort of recorded this, when I put this in there. So what you have to do is you'll have to click on your part, go down to the properties, and scroll down until you find position here, like this. Now you can collapse this and you can see the numbers individually. So you see X position, Y position, and Z position. Or the easiest way to do this is just grab all three of these numbers here, like this, inside position. Copy those, like so. Go back to your code, and then just replace these three numbers, like this. Okay. And that will then be your position, your part's current position, like that. Now, the other two numbers, this one up here. In fact, no, let's test that first. Let's see what happens. So run this. Right. That might be a little bit fast. Uh, so good luck trying to get across that. And as you can see, the other one is going up much more slowly. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to change its speed going up and down. So that is where the purple number is coming in. And that one is this number here. Now, when we went inside the properties and we had a look at the position here, we had three numbers. We had an X position, which is going right to left. We had a Y position, which is going up and down. And we have a Z position, which roughly speaking is like how close or far away to the camera you are. It only works in a 3D environment. So because we're going to be working with the middle number here, this is the Y position. So this is essentially going up and down. Now what this code is doing is this is slowly, but not slowly enough, increasing the Y number. So it is going up, and this is what's responsible for going up. But right now it's too fast, so we've got to slow this down. So the number we have here is 0.5, so I'm going to put in 0.05. Let's test this, and let's see how this looks. That's much better. You might be able to get across that, but you might need to slow it down a bit more, in which case just play around with putting smaller and smaller numbers in, and play testing this will be the key here. But there's another problem, and the problem is the lava is not rising very high. I would like this to rise a little bit higher than this. So this is where the final thing comes in, the red number, and the red number is here, down here. Now what is happening here is, just in case you're interested, every time I have a counter here that's going to be increasing by 1 every time this code repeats itself. When the counter gets to 100, the lava is reset and the counter goes back to 0. If you want the lava to go higher, you just have to increase the count here. So it was 100. I'm going to put in 1,000 and just see where that is. So if I test this now, that should go over this floating red sphere here. And I probably should have speeded that up. Brilliant, it is. It's working. Right, now, that is it for the rising lava. Play around with this. So you're going to have to build your game first, then add the rising lava to this. Play testing this is going to be key. So putting in a number, seeing what happens, going back to the code, and then testing it again. Now, the other bonus activities, these are just ideas that you can have. So let's just go back a sec. Let me walk you through this. Now, these are just ideas that other students have tried in the past. So obviously the treehouse one was really cool, and they made like a parkour mode, which was really cool. Then you can add like zombie spawners inside. It's like getting zombies to chase you up and down stairs where the lava is rising. Really good games. The next thing you have is gun spawners. If you've got zombies in there, you may want a way to defend yourself. The next thing I like to add in these kind of games are disappearing stairs. Stairs that are disappearing behind you as you are running up them. This is quite cool because if the zombies are not fast enough, then they will fall into the lava below you, which is quite cool.